How do you tackle the knife crime epidemic, which arguably seems to be predominantly down in the southern parts of England? Maybe I'm wrong in saying that, right? Don't hold it against me, it's just my observations from the news and shit. So I want to throw my tuppence worth in, right? Number one, man, the English cop force should touch base with Strathclyde, the remainders of Strathclyde cops. Well, if there's any, like, the old boys for Strathclyde police force, and whatever remnants of it there are in Super Police Force Scotland, and touch base with them and see their tactics, their techniques. What do people think it's down to? I blame the internet and the American gang culture which has been imported into the UK for commercial reasons to sell fucking shittity hippity hop. Just money, but it imports the culture. And then you get all these young boys like that, fucking, you disrespect me, and then the next thing is like, they want to shank each other and all that kind of shit, right? So, how do you deal with it? And remember, I'm not a fan of Tommy Robinson, so I'm a lefty and all that, right? But if I was dictator-in-chief, stop and search would go through the roof. There would be some sort of a text line with the tagline, because it's all about the memes nowadays. We've all heard snitches get stitches, right? But I'm going to upgrade it, and I'm going to say stitches stop people getting stitches and having to dig ditches. Eh? So, you have an anonymous, especially in schools, right? This would work a peach in school, because kids would, you know, like, if idiots are bouncing about with knives, typically they'll tell people, you know, like, oh, look how big I am, man, yo. Fuck, don't disrespect me, bruv. Or that shit. And kids love to snitch on each other, man. So you'd have and now all kids have got fucking windy licking devices of some fucking denomination nowadays, and you have an anonymous line in the school, and the school, with agreement of the parents, that they can stop and search any child at any time randomly. But you've got the snitch line, and you just stop them. And the punishment, it's not a rap in the knuckles or anything, man. The government has to build young offenders and fucking jails, weird jails and young offenders institutions, and one strike and you're out, man. One strike and you're out. 5 years shoved up your arse for fucking carrying any fucking, up here it's over, was it 3 inches? I think it's anything over 3 inches. A lockback that's over 3 inches up here. That's the way they defined it. So all those stupid ass zombie fucking knives and all that, man, they don't even stab people, they just fucking chop them up. It's weird. It's just like, it's all about, anyway, you know what young boys and girls are like, man, especially if they're in the fucking in the club. For me in the club. Anyway, so that's one way to get rid of knives in schools. Zero tolerance where snitches stop people getting stitches and nobody has to dig ditches. Fucking snipe line, you know? Kids love to fucking snipe on each other, you know? So for like any idiots with fucking in school showing off a knife, straight on the fucking anonymous text line, here, fucking search this cunt. And parents would be, I'm pretty sure most parents, and if they didn't agree, I would wonder why they wouldn't agree, that your kid may or may not get fucking searched randomly, maybe based on intelligence. I'm pretty sure any normal parent would be happy about that fucking procedure getting put in place in a school if it guaranteed, or at least brought the likelihood of fucking young idiots who are going to fight. Here's a newsflash: young people always fight, always have fought, always will fight, man. It's just young bucks fucking butting heads. But you need to take away that carrying the knife fucking thing. So you fucking, you put like, zero tolerance, caught once, out. Fucking jail if you're old enough. If you're not old enough, the young offenders, man, some real fucking, and watch people taking, carrying knives go down in school. Whatever other weapons they use, man, is fucking better than knives, man, because they don't even know what they're doing with them. And then you can extend that on the street, because I always hear fucking politicians fucking bitching and moaning like, oh, look at the stats, a stop and search, it's the black people that do it. Well, it's because the black motherfuckers bounce around looking like they're in a fucking gang for America 9 times out of 10, because of the culture. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with race, it's to do with fucking how the cut of your jib. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm obviously a leftist SM. Oh, I had another comment like that. Obviously you're in the SNP. Like, fucking hell, man. Like, fucking... Anyway. Don't need to digress down that way. Anywho,